fucking welcome.
Did you all watch The Boys Season 4 trailer? The sneak peek of The Boys Season 4 looks amazing. From what we've seen in the latest trailer, it seems like there's a ton of cool stuff coming up. Butcher and the boys are gearing up for action, and it looks like they're in for quite the adventure. In the trailer, Butcher, played by Karl Urban, lets us know that he's got a limited time left, and he's getting the team together to take on Homelander, played by Anthony Starr, and the other supes. The trailer has all the usual stuff we see in The Boys, lots of fighting and blood. There's even more excitement because it confirms a crossover with the new spin-off, Gen V. Keep our eyes peeled for Maddie Phillips as Kate Dunlap and Asa German as Sam Riordan making a cameo. The Boys Season 4 is hitting screens on Thursday, June 13th. They made the announcement earlier this year with a poster that's so Billy Butcher, full of swear words and all. They're dropping 3 episodes all at once when it premieres, then 1 episode each week. Wrap up your summer with the season finale on July 18th.
This country is corrupt beyond repair, so we gotta save it.
Friends, you better think again.
It's not gonna be easy. We'll have to do some terrible things.
For the greater good.
You'll no longer be beloved celebrities.
But with good in the fewest of ways.
You will be wrathful God.
The Boys got the green light for a 4th season on Friday, June 10th, 2022, hot on the heels of Season 3's premiere on Prime Video. Fans were loving it, and the reviews were glowing. Vernon Sanders, the big boss at Amazon Studios, had this to say. Since our first chat with Eric Kripke and the gang about Season 3 of The Boys, we could tell the show was getting even more daring, which is saying something, considering how awesome the Emmy-nominated 2nd season was. He went on to say, The Boys keeps on breaking new ground in storytelling, all while keeping us glued to the screen with its awesome entertainment and spot-on social commentary that hits close to home. This show's world has fans all around the globe, and the big numbers from its opening weekend prove just that. There's been some talk among fans that maybe The Boys was reaching its end during Season 3, but when RadioTimes.com asked Eric Kripke about it, he didn't want to give away any spoilers. He just pointed out that he once said Supernatural would end after 5 seasons, and, well, it ended up going for 15. Wondering how many episodes we'll get in The Boys Season 4. Well, get ready for 8 episodes just like before. They'll roll out one at a time, starting from June 13th all the way up to the season finale on July 18th. Just what we'd expect. You can't have The Boys without our main guys, Huey, played by Jack Quaid, and Billy Butcher, played by Karl Urban. Butcher's got some fixing up to do with his pals, though. And, in the trailers, we caught a glimpse of Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character, Joe Kessler. Looks like he and Butcher have some history together. We will get to see some more familiar faces in the mix. Erin Moriarty's Starlight is back in action after taking a break from the hero's life last season. Karen Fukuhara's Kimiko and Tomer Capone's Sergei Frenchie are also joining the crew, along with Laz Alonso's Mother's Milk. And keep an eye out for Cameron Crovetti, who plays Homelander's son Ryan. He's getting bumped up to a series regular, so we'll see more of him in Season 4. When asked about Ryan's role in the upcoming season, Kripke shared with Variety, where Ryan plays a crucial part in the story because he's part Becca and part Homelander. He added that if Butcher can sort things out and bring the kid back, it could be their best weapon against Homelander. But if Homelander wins the kid over, things could get really bad because then there'd be 2 Homelanders. We'll be catching up with Colby Minify's Ashley Barrett in the new season, and who knows, we might even see some more folks from Gen V popping in. Wouldn't it be cool if Huey bumped into Marie Moreau? We're keeping our fingers crossed for that. And remember Black Noir's wild ride? Well, Nathan Mitchell, the original actor, is back in action. Kripke hinted that Mitchell will be playing a different character after all the drama in the Season 3 trailer. Now, what's cooking in the plot for The Boys Season 4? Well, it would be like the world is on the edge, Victoria Newman is getting closer to the Oval Office, and Homelander is tightening his grip on power. So Butcher's got limited time left to live, and he's lost Becca's son and his gig as the Boys' boss. His crew had enough of his fibs. Now, with things crazier than ever, they've got to figure out how to team up and save the day before it's game over. The Season 1 finale of Gen V dropped some hints about what's in store for the next season. Homelander's cameo was a big clue about possible crossovers. In the final episode, Sam and Kate showed off their heroics, hinting they could be a good fit for Homelander's crew. And now that Marie's gone, fans are speculating they might join the 7 in Season 4. At the same time, in the post-credits scene, we spot Billy Butcher wandering through the woods. Wonder what he's up to. Eric Kripke, the creator, spilled some beans to RadioTimes.com about how the Season 3 finale sets the stage for what's coming next. It sounds like things are gonna get wild as the storylines crash together, paving the way for what's to come in Season 4. Jesse T. Usher, who plays A-Train, the speedster, hinted that the Seven are in a rough spot by the end of Season 3. That could mean they'll be stirring up even more trouble in the future. As for what's in store for Season 4, it's going to be a mix of stuff from the original comics and some fresh ideas inspired by real-world news. In July 2022, Karl Urban spilled some beans to Collider, admitting he wasn't clued in on what's coming up in the next season. When chatting, Kripke, the showrunner, shared his take on how each episode of The Boys should stand strong on its own. He believes that even if you catch just one episode, it should be satisfying on its own. As for Karl Urban, he's itching to get back into the action, but he's also giving the writers their space to work their magic. He's confident they'll cook up something wild for the next season. Sounds like it's going to be a blast. In The Boys Season 4, you all will get to meet two new soups joining the Seven, Sister Sage and Firecracker. Showrunner Eric Kripke spills the beans to EW and confirms that Nathan Mitchell will still suit up as Black Noir. There's a funny thing about the Seven. They never actually have 7 members. Kripke jokes with Entertainment Weekly about how it's mostly been 6, with the occasional extra. Season 4 keeps up the tradition. Homelander welcomes Sister Sage and Firecracker to the team, making them the 6th members. Also, is there something exciting happening with Black Noir? Well, he's getting a makeover. Nathan Mitchell, the actor behind the mask, will be back as a brand new character wearing the noir suit. Kripke keeps the mystery alive, teasing that it'd spoil the fun to spill the beans about who he'll be playing. In a world full of showbiz jokes, it's pretty funny to ask an anonymous superhero to take on a new role. Kripke adds, "Looks like Season 4 is shaping up to be a wild ride." When it came to adding new characters, Kripke and his crew took a good look at the superhero types they hadn't tackled yet on the show. One of them turned out to be the smartest person in the world, now known as Sister Sage. "It's a pretty funny power," Kripke chuckles. Lots of superhero worlds have this character, but instead of the usual brainy white guy, he wanted to switch it up. So we've got a black woman from a tough background who's ignored by everyone. It's kind of a commentary on how society works. Even though she could solve all our problems, no one takes her seriously. So she ends up pretty bitter about it. But who's paying attention? None other than Homelander himself. Despite being a total loose cannon, he's the only one who sees Sister Sage's potential. "We've always said Homelander's surrounded by idiots," Kripke laughs. He added that if you add someone who's a tactical genius into the mix, well, that just makes him even scarier. Now, let's talk about Firecracker. Just take one look at her red, white, and blue costume, and you'll get a clue about her inspiration. She's all about guns and patriotism. Kripke even hints at real-life figures like Kristi Noem, suggesting she's the kind of politician who'd proudly admit to shooting her pets. Firecracker is like a mix of those conspiracy theorists and the extreme right-wing media. She's got quite a backstory that ties her to some folks in our world. So, in a nutshell, things are about to get even more chaotic. Are you excited for the new season? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, see you all.
Show me a little wrath.
Such a